G'day guys and welcome back to another episode of the Survival Let's Play series with me, Guy Tries. Hi. This is episode 8 and it's probably been quite some time since you've last seen me, probably around a month, maybe more, and that's because, well, I went on a bit of a holiday to Japan, and by a bit I mean I was gone for about 27 days, close to a month, and boy did I have a good time. My god, was the food amazing. But we're back here. We're back on the Minecraft server. Well, my own little server. It's just me, myself, and I. We're back here, and I did miss this place, and I have certainly missed you guys. I hope you guys have been doing well. If not, I hope that soon changes. But anyway, guys, as you can see, it's quite different to what we last saw. Episode 7, I believe that we didn't have all these structures in. That is because couple of days before I left, I believe I started making this. Oh my god, it's been so long ago. But a couple of days before I left my trip, I decided to just decorate around this area. As you guys can see, we got a lot of stone, a lot of footpaths, and also some trees, and we did add in a lot of grass around this area. Of course, I didn't texture it. I think I'm going to do that with you guys, but not in this episode. No. We got some other things that we got to do today. But like all the other episodes, we're going to take it nice and slow, and we're just going to do things slowly, I guess. But as you can see, yeah, some rocks, some paths, some ferns, some grass, and everything in between. But what are we going to tackle today? That is a great question. If I fly up here, you can see there's this lovely little sus kind of shape. A very sus shape that we have going on over here. And we're going to add something here. And it is going to do with, I can fly over here. It's going to do with these fellas right here. As you can see, we do have a nice little collection of horses, of things to ride, including this little donkey over here. And they've been pretty much cooped up in this little fence for the longest time. And I think it's about time they get a little upgrade. They get a nice little home for themselves. So we're going to do that. We're going to make something nice and pretty over here. But of course, we'll save that towards the middle or the end of today's episode. Because the first thing we're going to do today is actually we're going to upgrade our tools and armor. And I've already got diamond, which means the next step is netherite. So that's what we're going to do today. If you guys are interested or curious to see how this goes, please like and subscribe. Any kind of support is support, and I'd really appreciate it. But with that being said, let's go ahead and let's get started with today's episode. So in our last episode, episode 7, we did make this nice little hut. If you guys haven't seen it, I would recommend go ahead and check out that episode. But we made this nice little rocket shop, and it is fully automatic. We do have a bamboo farm, no, a sugarcane farm underneath here. And we also do have a collection of gunpowder that we can get from, let me see if I can see from here. Nope, it's not here, but way down that way, we do have a creeper farm in our giant monolith that we did in our previous episode, and together we can make a lot of fireworks. As you can see, this is the dispenser for the fireworks. And where's the actual machine? Right. It's been so long. This is the actual crafter that we have in here. Like I said, in episode 7, we do have some of the 1.21 components. So we do have an auto crafter just there, making us rockets whenever we need. But that is not why we're here today. I do remember having AFK'd for quite a while. And I do have a lot of gunpowder. Yes, look at all that gunpowder. We're going to take probably one of those. And we're going to go ahead and grab some sand as well. Now, I wonder if I do have some sand left. I should. I hope so. Sand? Ew. Sand? Yes, okay. So we got some sand, we got some gunpowder, which means that we are going to make some TNT. And then we're going to go to the end? No. We're going to go to the nether, I believe. Yep, the nether. My gosh. So it's been 30 days and I forgot how to play. We're going to go to the nether and we're going to go ahead and blow some things up so we can go ahead and find some of the netherite. That should be fun. Hopefully we don't get ourselves killed. If we do, well, lucky it's not hardcore. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and craft some of that. Okay. So, I'll see you guys in the nether, and hopefully by then I'll dig a nice little hole, and you guys will be there for the fireworks once we set everything off, okay? See you there. Alright guys, so we are in the nether as you can see, and it is still quite scary. I can hear a little gas floating around here, but I did jack up the brightness so you guys can have a better view of what I can see. But this is where things get a little bit tricky. In the comments down below, let me know what level you guys dig for your ancient debris. Some are saying it's 17, some are saying it's Y15, and others say it's Y13. I don't know. I don't really dig for this kind of stuff. I always stay with diamond gear because it looks pretty cool to me still, and it does the job. I think for today, I might go as far as Y13, but we'll see. As you guys can see, in the top left corner, we have our little coordinates so I can see how far I'm digging. Had to turn that on because I don't have an F3, not on this keyboard at the very least. So I'm just going to keep digging down. Oh, gold. Not bad. So it's just going to keep digging down, and we're going to go ahead and blow some things. Okay, cool. Scared me a little bit there. That is going to be some of the things that we need to look out for, and I don't have any fire resist potions, so it's going to be a little bit sketchy. But don't you worry guys, I will not die. No sir, please don't quote me on that because I might find a way. Okay, let's go safely and let's go slowly. Oh, okay, I hear lava. You know, we might need this actually. Okay, well, looks like we're not going that way. I wonder how far this goes down. Let's go this way. Perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and dig down to, I think Y13, maybe Y14, and then I'll set up some TNT, and then I'll see you guys when we set it off. All right. Alright, welcome back guys. So it's been quite a while, probably around an hour and a half since you guys last saw me, and as you can see in my inventory we have about 34 ancient debris. And I've gone ahead and used pretty much the 4 stacks, and we've gone back to the overworld to get some more TNT, which meant that we had to mine a little bit more sand. Where is it? Yep, as you can see we've got another shock box full of sand and also some gunpowder, and we made another stack of TNT, and with this we should be able to get enough ancient debris and then some, because I know there is some just a little bit down that way. But I wanted to come back to you guys just to show you we are collecting our final pieces. Did we get it? Perfect. So that is 35, and I think we need 36. Whoa, what the? Okay. That was a little bit scary. But yes, where is it? It was... Gosh, it's hard to see with the fire all around me. I think... Yep, perfect. That is 36, and there should be a little... Maybe 2 more beyond that one. But let's have a look. Let's make sure we didn't miss anything here. So hard to really tell because of the lava. It could be behind the lava. But 1 and 2, and I believe there's another one a bit further down. So let's go ahead and build up. Let's grab our 36th one, which should complete a whole set of armor and tools, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, we'll grab that later. Let's just have a little whack around, just in case. Okay, cool. Perfect. Oh, don't know why I did that. And up we go. And 37. Go ahead and see. I was right about the other ones. Was I? These things? Oh, there they are. Perfect. So it looks like in total we will have 40 pieces of ancient debris. Quick maths. So let's go ahead and grab these ones. Unless... That was a little bit hopeful. And the last one. Ouch. How you doing guys? How you doing? 1 and 2. And that makes 40. Do I have anything else over here? No. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's get out of here. Let's get our rockets. As you can see, I also did collect some gravel And we did collect some quartz and the blocks as well, because, well, you never know when you do need it. But I've put that back in the overworld because I don't want to carry too many things. Because right now we need to go ahead and, well, we need to go ahead and find a bastion. I'm sure you guys already know, but as of 1 point, ouch, as of 1.20, that was not a good idea. As of 1.20, the update has changed and we can no longer make netherite tools and armor as simply as putting it into the smithing machine. Oh, not machine, the smithing block. We need to go ahead and find a smithing template, which apparently is in a bastion. Not too sure how this is going to go, not too sure where I'm going at the moment, actually, but maybe this way, the right way? Yes, we go up. But yes, we need to go ahead and find ourselves a bastion so we can go ahead and get a smithing armor template so we can upgrade each of our tools and armor sets. Shouldn't be too hard, I think. It should not be too hard at all. I say that, but I'm slightly afraid. Oh, speaking of which, we need to go ahead and we need to grab that out. Where is it? There we go. We need to make a gold helmet. I think we can. We've only got 4. Ooh. Oh no, boots. Boots, perfect. Okay, so we'll be needing that because we are going into a bastion, of course. And with that, we should be all set. We won't put that on until we get there, or else we might get into some trouble if we are fighting something and don't have diamond boots on. But let's go ahead and get ourselves all the way to the top here. Let's find out where this bastion is. Ugh. Pretty not good with the way everything is sorted. Can we go through here? Hopefully we can find one soon, because I want to get this part over and done with. We can go ahead and start. Whoa, yeah, okay. That's a great idea. Flying to lava. Let's get this part out of the way so we can start building today's... Oh, I'm going to die, actually. I have no food. Well, at least we know where we died. 964.9. Okay, let's get back in quickly before things... Well, this is sort of a pickle. Okay, guys. I'm going to go for a little walk and I will see you back at where I died, and hopefully everything is still there. Okay, it's nighttime. This is going to suck. How you doing, Wolfie? Okay, which way was it? This way? No, this way. Well, looks like we've made it just in time. Perfect. Let's pick everything up. Oh my god. That was the longest 1 hour of my life. But we got everything, and it would be very sad if we did lose the, well, if we lost all of the ancient debris, but we didn't. Thank god. Okay, let's put away the things we don't need. It's just for now. Perfect. Okay. So, we got everything back. We've got some food, so we're not going to die anytime soon unless we do something really silly again. But that shouldn't be the case. Let's make our way towards a nice little bastion that we can find. Hopefully somewhere around here soon. That's not the way we want to go. We do want to stay in this up biome. Hopefully we can see. What is that? That looks promising. Is this a bastion? It looks like one. Ooh, Is this a treasure bastion? Possibly, possibly. Let's go ahead and find out. Let's put our gold boots on. Gold boots are now on. Okay. And let's definitely put this on. Let's go ahead. Oh, nice. Ooh, okay. Very cool. I think I might get some of these guys here for now, in case we run into any kind of brute. Is there a way to get down here? Oh, not just by digging, right? Okay, I guess we'll dig a little bit. Like I should be running into something by now? No? Ooh. Where's everything? Am I close to anything? Okay. We got some guests. Let me just show them the way out. Goodbye, fellas. Yeah, dear. Thanks for helping. Okay. So we're inside officially. Going to see if... No way! Okay. That's it. We're done. we're out of here. Actually, let's go ahead and see if we can find anything else worth taking. Isn't there meant to be gold in here? Well, I guess that was our little reward for having that little smidge of bad luck. I'll take it. I'll take it. But is there really not anything else that we can take? I mean, we were just there, right? Okay. I think that's it, right? Perfect. Well, let's go ahead and make our way out. And I'll see you guys topside, okay? I'm gonna get out of here. I don't want to die again. Oh. Today's comment of the day goes to Hugo. He says, "This video is perfect. I love the way your world is evolving." Hugo, thank you, and you are perfect. Thank you very much for your comment. Alright guys, as you guys can see, we are back in the overworld and we are currently cooking up the ancient debris, which is fantastic. I also did have to go back into Nether because I forgot that we do need some gold ingots, so I did go ahead and find some gold ingots. And well, once these guys finish cooking, we can go ahead and we can turn those into some netherite, and then we can use the smithing table to go ahead and well, you know, make our tools and our armor nice and black. Oh, there goes 1, there goes 2 and 3, and if I step back a little bit, yeah, there they go. Ooh, this is exciting. Okay, now I've already got some done, so this should be just a couple left that we got to grab, so I'm gonna go do that. Let's go ahead and let's check this out. Well, alrighty then. As you can see in our inventory, we got 40 nether scraps, and we also have some gold bars. These are the gold bars that I went back to get for in the nether. But let's go ahead and make these into some netherite ingots. We got 10, which I think should be enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, 9. And we've got one extra that we can use on our 4-tube pickaxe. Okay, so while we're in here, we need to grab ourselves some diamonds, because I believe that... Oh, I believe that's what we'll need. Where did my thing go? Oh, there it is. Because we'll need some of these to go ahead and actually duplicate the smithing template. Looks like it's time to sleep soon. But yeah, so we do have a lot of diamonds, as you can see. That is because in between episodes, well, before episode 7, before I left for my holiday, I have been digging quite a bit underground, just strip mining in case of a reason that we would need a lot of diamonds, and this reason, as you can see, is a really good reason. So let's go ahead and let's turn these into diamonds. And I think it's... Wait, do I need... need netherite. I don't need netherite. I need some of that. Okay, let's try that again. So we can make 2 only? Huh? Well, alright then. Alright, let's just pop it up there. 2 and... Alright guys, this is a learning process for me. So I apologize if it is taking a little bit long and it does look a bit clunky. Okay. Another 2. Okay, so I'm kind of understanding this now. What if I put it all in there? Okay. That looks to be quicker. And we will need 1 more, I think. Actually, we need 2 more. Let's go ahead and grab that. 10. Perfect. Oh, it's not time. Let's go ahead and sleep. Okay. So, we've got our netherite. We've got our smithing templates. And we've got some spare diamonds that we'll put back. But now we go ahead and let's get... Where did I put that block? Is it the smithing block? Do I have it in here? No. Yes, perfect. All right, let's go ahead and let's make all this stuff. Let's take all that off. Let's start with the helmet. That goes there, that goes there, and that goes there. Yes, sir. And let's get everything else as well. Where's my last one? Bang, bang. Covered me in debris. Fantastic. And let's go ahead and get the rest. Do we have 3 more? Okay, we got 1 there. And the last one. And we have a spare netherite ingot. Actually, I do believe we do have a... where is it? You know what? Let's save it. We're not going to use it on the hoe. I don't see any reason to. But yes, we are all done. We are now netherited out, if that is a word. And my gosh, it's about time, do you guys think? Yes, we're 8 episodes in and we've only just got netherite gear. But that's okay, because now we're all done with that. Which means we're going to go ahead and start building today's episode. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and let's go to the area that we are going to build it. And as you guys can see, it's just over here. Really? They don't look happy. Okay, I'm going to take care of these guys. And then we're going to have a look at what we're going to build. And also the color palette and the blocks that we're going to use today, okay? So, just give me 1 second. And I'll deal with these guys. And welcome back, guys. As you can see, no more pillages. Well, none that are not in boats. We have taken care of them. Netherite armor is working as a nice little treat. We're taking minimal damage and we're dealing a lot of damage. But with that out of the way, let's go ahead and let's talk about what we are building today. So in my inventory, as you guys can see, we got a whole bunch of materials. And this is what we're going to be using today to make what we're going to make. And we're going to make a barn. And I think we're going to put it right over here, just towards this back end of this little area. And then we'll make some walls that go up around as well, just to make it nice and secluded. A little bit, I guess, private, I guess you could say. But yes, most of today's build, this barn will consist of stripped spruce logs. And we're going to accent that with a lot of, what are these called? We're going to accent it with a lot of oak logs as well. And in those, we will also add some oak planks and some spruce planks. As you can see, these colors, they kind of work well together. They're pretty much the same shades as one another. This one, it just has a little bit more texture, a little bit more color to it as compared to that. And we're going to use that today to define the areas that I guess you could say are still very new. Because this is going to be an old barn that we're going to build here. And we want it to make it look interesting. We want this color here, this stripped spruce, to seem kind of like the weathered end of it. And on the other end of that would be the oak, the brand new area. This will be the middle. I guess you could say that acacia log right there would be the very end of the stage where it's completely dried out and all you get is gray. So these are the main colors that we're going to be using today. We're also going to chuck in a couple of bright jungle wood. Not too similar or dissimilar from the oak. As you can see, a little bit more pink than it is yellow, but still works together. In fact, if we put that on top, you can see the gradient that I'm kind of going for here. Clearly, we don't have all the ingredients, not the materials, at least not all of them, but I'll grab them once we're done here. And also, just to add a little bit more pizzazz, I'm going to use some nice, bright, smooth stone. We're going to be using just the slabs. I think this will make great little pieces for the very top of the roofs, for example. Just where we have that little lip over there, we'll add some of this smooth stone, just so it pops out a little bit, because otherwise, this whole area is going to be kind of dull, and that's not what we want. We want it to kind of stand out a little bit, but not too much. We don't want it to overtake this area. And then I think once we're done with this build, we're going to move our horses in, and we'll add in some more of these trees around, dot them around this area as well, just to make this place feel a little more lived in, a little bit more, I guess, alive. And then we'll add in the little things over here, like the boulders, the grass, the rocks, the ferns, and all that. But with that out of the way, let's go ahead and let's start building. And then I'll see you guys back when it's done, and we'll have a little chat about what we've just done, okay? I'll see you guys there. Welcome back, guys. And as you can see, the barn is now all done. And doesn't it look fan-freaking-tastic? All the little things that we talked about in terms of the block choice and also the color choice is coming through this barn. As you can see, it is looking quite weathered and it looks fantastic. It's everything that I want it to be in this survival world. But we're not going to look at it now, not in detail, not yet. We still need to add some detail, not on the barn, but on the surrounding area. As you can see, it is still quite green, it is still quite plain. So I guess we need to add some texture and maybe some height. As you can see, I've already started with some of the trees dotted around here, but it's not enough. We're going to need some more detail. I'm thinking of adding a pathway, adding some rocks, and also adding some grass as well, and maybe some hay, because this is a barn full of horses, so they'll need something to eat. True? So I'm going to go ahead and add those details in, and I'm going to go ahead and take you with me. Usually we kind of just do a time lapse for these kind of things and just edit it in, but I think maybe this time we'll go ahead and I'll take you through what I'm thinking and what I'm also doing. And if you guys like that, please let me know in the comments down below, okay? But with that being said, let's go ahead and let's start with this path. For this path, I start out by lining out where it's going to go and how it's going to look. Once I got that down, it's time to make it a little bit wider. Usually 3 wide is about as wide as you need to go. 5 is good, but it's a lot more detail you need to add, and I don't want to add too much detail. And with that out of the way, we can go ahead and start detailing the actual paths. So for this path, I'm going with some mushroom blocks. As you can see, I'm lining the middle of it first with some mushroom blocks, some brown mushroom blocks. Yeah, I'm having a little bit of trouble here. But yeah, so my color palette today, as you can see, is going to stay brown. I'm going to keep it nice and worn out. And I'll tell you why I do that in just a moment. As you can see, I've kind of spotted around, not just in the center, but also the sides. And now I'm going to go ahead and add a little more detail. Just wherever there is a dirt path, I'm going to get rid of. And instead, I'm going to add some packed mud. As you guys can see, this is a very nice combination. I'm sure you've seen it everywhere else, not just my channel, not just this video. But now that we've got that through, let's add a little bit more detail. As you can see, I'm going to go ahead and run through the sides of it with some coarse dirt. The reason being is because this track is meant to be worn out. It's meant to be used by horses. And if you can imagine, where there is brown mushroom blocks is where the dirt has been compacted more because of the horses running through a lot more often. And towards the edges, we've got the coarse dirt as it's transitioning from the grass to coarse dirt and then into the finer and more compact packed mud and also the brown mushroom blocks. Now, I am spending quite a little bit of time going through this. I guess around 40 minutes to really get this right, and I think I'm still not happy with it, but it's definitely something that I'm trying to work on with these paths, making it a little bit more interesting. But with this path being done, let's move on to some boulders, or maybe just one boulder that I'm going to make. So with boulders, I don't really have a plan, don't really know what I'm doing. I did try to look up some pictures online, but I think in the end, these things, you kind of have to just wing it or maybe just work it out on the fly, and that's exactly what I'm doing right now. Right now, I'm just kind of thinking about the height and also the width of what this stone's going to look like, what this boulder is going to look like. And then once I have a rough shape, I kind of step back, have a look at it, and see if it's what I want. And if it is something that I do like, then I start thinking about how thick I want to make it. And I have to start thinking about the edges. Of course, I probably am overthinking about how to make a boulder. Something like this shouldn't be too hard, I think. But I did spend quite some time trying to just really figure out what kind of shape I'm after. And I think this one is about as good as I can get it. Of course, no texturing for now. We'll do that all in one shot in a different episode. And there we are, guys. We are now all done with today's build. And what do you guys think? Doesn't it look fantastic? I think it looks great. We added a lot of detail in this build than I would usually, just because I did want to flesh out this place a little bit more. But of course, I don't think we're done. There's some things we still need to add. For example, we do need to texture these stones, these boulders, but that is something that I'm going to tackle along with all the other boulders and stones that you see in the background in another video. We'll do it all in one shot. But for now, let's have a look at what we have done thus far. So, as you can see, in addition to making this pathway, we've also added some little stones as well of the same color, maybe some dirt, some rocks that have been kicked up from all the horses rushing through here. So we had jungle slabs, also some diorite slabs, just to just to accentuate this little look. It did look quite flat as walking through it, but as you can see, if we look through, we do have some height variation, also aided by the little buttons that I've been placing around the sides. In addition to all of this, we have some ferns, we have some grass, just dotted all around the place, including some hay, because, you know, the horses need to eat. So we have some hay just planted around, almost as if the person, the caretaker of this place, just grows their own wheat and feeds it to all the horses in the barn, which I think is a fantastic idea. We do have some wheat over here as well, just randomly placed to make it look like it's been sporadic, like there was no thought in placing it. This person just wanted to plant wheat anywhere and everywhere, and therefore he's dropped some wheat in some random areas as he was carrying it. So you can see we have wheat, just random patches all over the place. But is it raining? It's raining. But with that being said, let's go ahead and let's take an actual look at the barn. So this barn, it's quite unique. I don't think I've seen a design like this before, but as you can see, I did want to go for some gradient effects. We do have some of the granite and also the oak leading into the jungle, which gives us that nice little kind of pinkish yellowish tint to this otherwise very, very brown build. And as you can see, with what I was saying before with the acacia logs, gives it that dry look. I mean, this whole build is dry in the sense that it's very brown, but I guess you could say all the moisture has been taken from that. This is where it started, this is where it's going, and then that's where it's ended, which I think is quite a nice little touch. Gives this overall, I would say, a very flat build, some texture, and also some gravitas, if that's the right word. But let's go ahead and let's go inside and let's have a look. So as soon as we head inside, you can see we still have the floor as well. We've added in some buttons as well. We've tried to texture this place as much as we could. We've also added a lot of detail on the inside. Well, as much as I could stand to bear. You don't want to add too much detail because that is something that you could do wrong, is adding too much detail, and then it becomes very, very noisy. But not with this build, I don't think. So in this room, there's there is nothing because I haven't really thought of what to put inside of here yet. Not too sure, but I'm thinking maybe the keeper, the innkeeper for this barn. And I'm thinking it'll be one of you guys. As you guys know, we do have a bunch of pillagers outside. So in the comments down below, if you let me know why you want to be a stable master, you could find yourself living in this barn. And then you guys can be the caretakers of all of my horses. And also the skeleton horses, I think. Yep. And also the camel. But if we go inside, this is our nice little barn area. Whoa. Scared me a little bit. As you can see, we got some haystacks, we got some campfires, we got some chests, we got these little things that just add so much detail into this otherwise a very dull area. And again, the floor has some brown mushroom blocks to show that it has been treaded on much more often than it has in these packed up mud areas. And we do have some lecterns just to act as gatekeepers so these guys can't get out, except for this guy. He's almost getting out. We gotta be careful. These guys, this little ledge right here, maybe I'll change that later on to something else. But yes, this is the entire build. As you can see, we do have some torches there. I do want to get some candles, but I don't have any bees or any beehives yet, so we'll work on that. And then once we do get candles, we will add those little areas in. And at the very top, nothing too crazy. We do have like a little pulley system over there that you can see. It's connected to that piece of wire. And we have this chain that is connected to this one. As the sun sets and as the rain continues to pour, guys, this is my build for today. I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed today's video. And guys, if you haven't noticed, I do have a very cool cape. I think this is to celebrate the 15th year anniversary. It is so cool. If you guys haven't got it ready, please go ahead and grab it. It is so cool. But like I said, guys, thank you so much for watching today's episode. If you did enjoy what you watched, please let me know in the comments down below. Let me know also what you'd like to see in the future coming episodes. And also, don't forget to put a reason as to why you would like to be the stable master of this barn. Stables? But with that being said, guys, thank you for liking, thank you for subscribing, and thank you again for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. So until then, bye.